Attack on Titan Chapter 97. Such a meaty chapter. So what's up guys, Foxen here. Let's get right into this. It turns out that my theory was right. Billy just confirmed that the Tybur family is pulling the strings. They're the ones really controlling Marley. And since we're talking about reveals, it has also been confirmed that Billy is the holder of the WarHammer Titan. I was thinking to myself that it was super suspicious when he mentioned that only a handful of Marley officials knew about the holder. I guess you didn't have to wonder about it too long. Honestly, what this all means for the Attack on Titan story is freaking huge. It just makes you wonder what else is Billy gonna drop with his upcoming announcement. Damn it, that's a month away. Moving on, next huge thing is Eren is back. That amputee guy is most definitely him. Let me just mention that I wasn't fully 100% convinced about this at first. Sure, it could have been possible, but I still had my doubts. I thought perhaps it could have been some misdirect by Isayama. But anyway, this is Eren 4 years later. This is the first guy from Paradis Island that we're getting to see. And come on, I really want to see the other guys even more now. As for what Eren is up to, he's definitely been gathering some intel on Marley. And just based on how he's talking to Falco, Eren's definitely matured over the time skip. He no longer sounds like that angry kid that just wanted to kill everything. It's also interesting to see that Eren took the name Kruger. Perhaps there's still some of the Owl's buddies left on Marley. They might be able to help out Eren since he's using that alias. By the way, I'm just wondering what other memories from Kruger has Eren gotten access to? He's gotta know a lot more at this point. As for the letter that Eren gave to Falco, I got 3 guesses as to where that's going. Number 1 is Reiner. Eren is gonna try to get him on his side, or at least try to work something out. My second pick is Zeke. Perhaps they could come up with some type of agreement. Or third option, Mikasa and the others. I really doubt that Eren came here on his own. The others could be holding out somewhere, waiting nearby for a trigger to pounce. I definitely want to know your guess too. We'll see who's right next time. Anyway, back to Billy and his Tybur family. There was that mention about some Marley hero from 100 years ago. This should have been from the time of the Great Titan War, the one that the Tybur family supposedly ignited. And look at that Titan head, I don't recognize it at all. Was it instead just some mindless Titan? It wouldn't make sense since he's talking about some heroes saving the world. We don't know what the WarHammer Titan looks like, but it being the WarHammer Titan wouldn't make any sense here. It does look closer to Grisha's Titan form. Or maybe could it be a previous Beast Titan? And also about the legendary hero himself. They mentioned him about not getting a scratch. Could this guy have been an Ackerman? Think about it. By the way, you did get a single panel from Zeke. Could this be him listening in on Billy's conversation? Zeke is supposed to be extremely intelligent. I wouldn't be surprised if he already knew or has some theories about the Tybur family. Up next, time for some Reiner. That shot of Reiner at his lowest, that really got to me. One of the things I felt that was really missing so far in Attack on Titan Season 2 was the backstory regarding Reiner. In the anime, there's hardly anything about him. These scenes leading up to the shot of him just about to blow his brains out really got to me. You could just see and feel the pain that this big fella's going through. I really only wish that we had gotten more of this earlier on. It looks like Reiner's barely hanging on, and just for those kids too. Alright, so that was an interesting detour. Now let's go back to the beginning. You got a freaking Kenny cameo at the beginning of the chapter. I really didn't think he was going to show up again, and it's pretty awesome to see him. Just rereading the manga, he's definitely one of the most interesting characters in the series. It's also interesting to see how Annie was doing most of the work out of the 3 warriors. She was by far the most proactive one. She was literally doing the dirty work. I guess as a female, it is easier for her to disguise herself, compared to the meaty Reiner and the much taller Bert. After all, Annie's like 5 feet tall. By the way, just how tall is Kenny? This guy towers over little Annie. This chapter also gave us one of Bert's infamous bed poses. So far we've only heard about this, but never actually seen one in action. And then we got Annie looking dead during the day. We all thought that she just didn't want to talk to anyone. It turns out that she was just up all night sneaking around. And we also got more of the rebellious Annie. She was the one suggesting taking the info they got and just leaving. Of course, Reiner was the one against it. Unfortunately, nothing from Bert. And talking about Reiner, it turns out that he was the one that came up with the plan to break down one more wall. Wall Rose. Oh, and also taking out Hange's favorite Titan pants. They did go ahead and wait until the Survey Corps members were out. I always did find it strange back then that as soon as the Survey Corps members left, just a little bit later that day, the Colossal Titan just so happened to have appeared. Now we know why. It also seems like Annie was really the only one that cared about the others. She was the one to blink at the thought of her friends dying. Reiner didn't give a damn. And I also like just how he tried to separate them from the other Eldians. Really, dude? Come on. Oh, and by the way, there was that comment from Annie saying that she was gonna puke. When I saw that, I was laughing my ass off. I first thought she was just joking about Reiner's whole friendship is awesome speech, and that was making her sick. As for Bert's little dream, finally something from him. It seems that he was feeling really guilty in having that nightmare. So far, unfortunately, he's been the least developed of the warrior trio. I really want to feel something for him, but they're not giving us much. Anyway, I think that covers it for now. There's a lot here that's going to open up room for a lot more theories. Here's the question of the day for you. What was the biggest moment out of this chapter for you? Was it Billy's reveal, the grown-up Eren, Reiner's moment, or maybe Kenny's return? By the way, if you enjoyed this chapter review, be sure to give this also thumbs up and subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot. Go ahead and check out some of my recent Attack on Titan theory videos and also my breakdown on Annie, and I'll see you guys later.